Hello guys, wahala don shele. Asari Dokubo, a Niger Delta activist, displayed arms, weapons, while speaking on a Facebook Live on his page. Una get to hear wetin he dey talk, wetin he wan do Igbo youth when they support Nnamdi Kanu. And Nnamdi Kanu himself, he say all of them go collect from him hand. Well, I'm not going to see this as a shocking news to me because this is not the first time, nor the second, nor the third time Asari Dokubo has been coming out to say how he will kill the IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even right there in the DSS custody. I don't know as he want to do him. You don't see come out one time, come tell us say he now have IPOB ESN, on his pan because he don't get them that these IPOB agitators can't get to confess on certain things, give them. That one never take finish. Now IPOB can come and boom. Say Asari Dokubo, they are among those who they sponsor unknown gunmen in the southeast region. In Imo State, they can name Opuzodima, they can name Rocha Sokorocha, they can still name Emeka Iyediora, those former Imo State governors and all that. In fact, the Asari Dokubo matter and IPOB matter, it don't turn to, I not gonna understand what I want take, as I want to talk am because Asari Dokubo no go stay like 1 week finish. Say no go fit talk about how he would take go DSS detention, go key IPOB leader, or say they try to advise Nigerian government, say may they key the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody and all that. Anyway, guys, let's hit the news and get the full details. Asari Dokubo, a Niger Delta activist, displayed armed while speaking on a Facebook Live on his page. Politics Nigeria reports that in the video, Dokubo bemoaned the conduct of Igbo youth while telling staunch followers of Nnamdi Kanu, the then leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, that he would not hostilate to flush them in the event they bring war to him. You dey see me mentally displaying this rifle. I know they run, una head not correct. It be like say una dey look for who go finish una. Look for una everywhere. Finish una, Dokubo said in a pidgin on Thursday. Speaking on Kano, Dokubo said, look at how your leader was caught in Kenya and brought back. What did he go to do in Kenya? Dokubo asked. Why don't you, his followers, ask him what he was doing, what he went to do in Kenya? Dokubo, 58, is a former president of the Joy Youth Council. He founded the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, which would magnify into one of the most prominent armed groups operating in the Niger Delta area. He holds the populist views that have made him a folk hero among certain members of the local population. Well, Nigerians have this to say. A crippled man on a wheelchair is threatening IPOB, right? Asari, your days are numbered on this earth. Mark my words. Don't display or don't play with fire because I will consume you. You are ants to those guys, okay? Be properly guided. Okay, now continue. I trust IPOB lawyers now. In those days, if the community shrine needs blood, it was people like Asari Dokubo they will use for the sacrifice. You are threatening your forefathers, Amadioha. They never born you, he goat. See as your people are being kidnapped in the Niger Delta, and you have not killed a fly. Useless thing. Asari, finish these people. Chukwu Okike Abiama can't spare you. If you try any nonsense in Biafra land, try and see. Okay? Old food like you, Asari, like arts. Look at you people. Lying pig. If King Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to Kenya, is it your business? Madman in human nature. Atoro. Ha! If they catch this man in Anambra State, I know what Anambra boys go do to him. They go chop him live. Because the country is headed by a terrorist, if not, how can that puppet come out publicly to exercise his smelling big for nothing mouth and pot belly to utter such words? I always say this, that Nigeria now seems like no man's land, where people come and do their show and display and all that, because they feel that nobody can challenge them. This is really very unfortunate, really very, very unfortunate that we found ourselves here. How can somebody be displaying rifle on Facebook and some people are there clapping for him, and they are not saying that the Nigerian government are not they are not even seeing that as a crime? They won't see that as a crime because he mentioned IPOB and Indigo. Well, all is well. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.